Hi YouTube. Today I'm going to be interviewing my old neighbor, my boss, and my friend Gary Carpino. He's a professional musician, a realtor, a hairstylist, and all-around great guy. So Gary, how did you get your start and what inspired you to play music?
Okay, Alex. So, what inspired me to play music? I was about 12 years old. My cousin Randy Charlante, Ciarlante, inspired me. He was a few years older than me. He used to rehearse in our uncle's movie theater. And at the time, they were performing things like The Doors music and other great music. And I used to sneak into the rehearsals. And he inspired me, he and his friends, to play music. Now, Randy Charlante went on to be the drummer and vocalist for the band out of Woodstock, New York. They did the Woodstock concert in 1969. And Randy toured as a drummer and vocalist for the band for 15 years, internationally.
Who and what are your biggest influences on your playing and musicianship?
I would have to say, honestly, I do not have just one or two or three artists that I really look up to that inspired me. I like all good music, every category. Every artist who produced anything that was good influences me and has influenced me.
What made you want to have a job in styling hair and have a business based on it?
So I have been the owner of Pro Hair Care in Latham, New York for 41 years. There was a time when I was a professional career musician on the Jersey Shore circuit. And I played on the Bruce Springsteen circuit at that time, in the 70s. And basically, music was always my passion. But I decided at one point in my life that a family and a home base was more important to me than success and fame in the music business. So I decided I was going to take a career in hair, which I did, and I studied with Vidal Sassoon in New York City. I then went on to lead the artistic team for Hair 2000 in Albany, New York, to the Winter Olympics in Lake Placid. And we took care of all the world dignitaries. We had two salons, and I was in charge of both. One for the athletes at the athletic compound, very high security, FBI. And then another one at the Whiteface Inn for world dignitaries, international dignitaries. And at that time, I even cut Dorothy Hamill's hair, the famous Dorothy Hamill, ice skater. And so I got into the hair business because it was similar to the music business, where I could create, be myself, and have a really good time, which I did.
What are your favorite, if not favorite, memory of being a professional hairstylist?
Well, cutting Dorothy Hamill's hair
As you
doing
said
the
earlier.
Winter Olympics was my I would say, the focal point of my career. And then also owning a salon for 41 years and making a lot of people happy.
What are some cool things your business has accomplished since its inception?
What business are we speaking of? Because I have multiple businesses.
All your businesses.
Oh, I'm basically a people person. And whether I'm a realtor, I'm an insurance master broker for life and health insurance. I've had my own entertainment agency in Clifton Park, New York for 35 years in New York. I'm currently still performing in Florida with a Billy Joel and John tribute band, the Tampa Bay All-Stars. So again, real estate, insurance, the hair industry, the music industry, all great passions of mine. And I would say that I take I took them all seriously and still do.
You sure have done a lot throughout your career, and how far do you think I have come with working and helping you in the past 5 years?
Well, you being my neighbor in Clifton Park, New York.
When I lived there.
When you lived there and when I lived there, because we don't live there any longer. I sold my home, and you don't live there. Yeah. So basically, I would say that when you first started working at a very young age with me, your tolerance level for work was 10 minutes. And today, we just put in about 8 solid hours of work, and you just accomplished it with flying colors. I have to commend you. You're a great worker.
I know I am, and as of July 22nd, 2026, as I'm recording this, it was a long and busy day.
But it feels good, doesn't it?
It does.
Hard
It does.
and accomplish great things.
It does.
Productive.
Yeah.
Yes.
And get ready for this question. What's your opinion about meeting someone that inspired Billy Joel to write one of his most popular songs?
Say that again.
What's your opinion about meeting someone that inspired Billy Joel to write one of his most popular songs? Michael Callahan.
You were working with me one day.
Yeah.
And we were at the Clifton Park landfill. And we were emptying a trailer full of brush. We were landscaping that day. And we heard Billy Joel's song on the radio. What's the name of the song?
Only the Good Die Young.
Only the Good Die Young.
Or might have been one of the songs.
It was Only the Good Die Young.
And then we met...
Virginia, don't let me wait.
Yeah.
Catholic girls start much too late.
And then
Right?
we met this guy.
And all of a sudden, Alex and I are talking about Billy Joel, and next to us is another gentleman at the landfill and says, oh, by the way, that song was written after my sister, Virginia, in Long Island, who went to school with Billy Joel. And we researched it, and for sure, that gentleman's name was Fitzpatrick or Fitzgerald or...
Virginia.
No, the gentleman.
Michael Callahan.
Michael Callahan. He lived in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
And he just happened to be next to us, and my goodness, it was his sister that inspired Billy Joel to write that lovely song.
Back in 1977.
And isn't it ironic that now I'm playing in a Billy Joel tribute?
It is.
All those years later.
I recommend sharing that story with your bandmates.
Yes.
What keeps you motivated to be strong both on stage and in your hair business?
To try to be the best you can be and make people happy.
That wouldn't surprise me. What's your absolute favorite thing about playing in bands no matter where you're living?
Performing to make people happy. When I perform, I'm in my true element. It's my true passion. It was my first passion. I love it.
Finally, how's the music scene in Florida and what makes it totally different from upstate New York's music scene?
Although New York's music scene is great upstate, it's seasonal. So we have Saratoga, New York, which is an international destination, Lake George. It's a great place for music in the nice weather. But Florida is just the place to be for 80% of the year, because people just want entertainment. They're out, they're doing things, fresh air, sunshine. I just love Florida, but I will always be a New Yorker at heart.
Thanks so much for interviewing me. I hope you enjoyed this guy's personality and the questions I conducted, and thanks so much. Oh, one final thing.